Quiet in the chambers. We welcome everybody to meeting at the start. And you'll take the apologies, please.
Donna, Councillor Beard.
Councillor Beard and Councillor
Councillor Neil we haven't heard of, but she could still turn up, I guess.
Have not been anything from the school or one?
No.
Okay, so we'll move, if I can be seconded, an apology from Councillor Beard.
I'll second that.
Yep.
We'll go back and forth.
Yes, please. Yeah, we'll just alternate.
Yes. Public meeting.
Any changes to the declaration of interest register? For the record, none. I suppose I'm doing internal report for member 2 district council, if it's particularly relevant, I can just try and mention it.
Yeah.
Aside from that. Any urgent items on the agenda? Okay, so we'll move to the minutes of the previous meeting.
Happy to so move.
No changes, amendments, additions, omissions. Taken as moved by the worship that the minutes of the Risk and Assurance Committee meeting held on 7th of November 2024 be confirmed as a true and correct record.
I can't second that.
Okay, so
Oh gosh, true, you went.
so how does that work if we got that forum to?
You can second it.
I can second.
I can invite.
Yes, but you weren't there, yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
second it.
So we can receive them, I guess.
So I'll second that we move the change.
Yep, yep.
Second on.
Yep.
Second we receive the.
We receive them.
And I approve that my digital signature be added to the confirmed, oh no, not confirmed, card.
No,
The receipt part.
to the received.
Yep, to the receipt risk insurance committee, November 2024.
Probably second to defer passing and talking stuff.
Through the chair, we can resolve that because
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can then vote on the basis that you've moved and seconded and that.
Yes, we can too. Yes, because you can move and I can second, yes.
In that case, I'll change that I approve that my digital signature be added to the confirmed risk insurance committee.
Yes.
Of 7th November 2024. Thank you. Action list.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. There are 2 items on the action list. The first item is the workshop evaluation of the performance of the committee. I could let you speak to that if you have any updates.
This is something that we're going to, for you, Barb, in case you're not familiar, what we do here is we do an evaluation of the performance of the committee. And the process we're actually using so far is that I send out questionnaires to everybody, they send it back to me, I compile them and send them out. I realise that an ideal world would have that done independently, but people seem to be comfortable with the process. And so all I really do is compile and return them. However, this year, because there's been quite a lot of change, we thought we would defer that until May, I believe it was. And so that's it's been deferred. So that raises action.
And the second item is to bring staff conflict of interest policy back, which is on the agenda today.
Can I just ask to that, so we've got staff conflict of interest, so the council laws one doesn't work into this one, does it? Separate one altogether.
They can be confidential, usually.
No,
Use one instead.
no, just that this one is far more in depth to what councillors one is.
Yeah.
So it'd be quite good to see it picked up and replicated for the councillor one. Councillor one is not as specific or explanatory. Whereas I think this one is exceptionally good. It would be handy to have that as the council's.
I actually agree it is exceptionally good, and perhaps that's something that we're on the action is to review the new conflict of interest policies, and that gets part of the review back review against current council work.
Yeah.
Good learnings from the most recent version.
Through the chair, I think it's, yes, if one seems stronger than the other, it would be a fair question to ask, because one of them got a weaker or less stringent set of requirements, but having said that, staff have got more direct or executive control over things, whereas we as councillors are a bit more removed, so can you overdo it in any way in terms of, you know, like, yeah, is that an issue, in terms of overdoing the councillor one?
You can overdo it, but in some ways with there's particular policies like sensitive expenditure and conflicts of interest, it's better to slightly overread the footing and just to miss anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think if we review the existing council one against the staff one, and some things that are quite clearly an operational matter for staff, then they just have to be.
Yeah.
I think including the obviously the changes example system policies that makes long policies
Yeah.
independent because these related examples.
Through the chair, is there a clear sort of set of what the criteria should be for, say, a staff one versus a governance one or not? Or is it just how a conflict of interest register is done generally?
The audit office is actually really good. They're really, really good guidelines about that, so I tend to expect that that's a good one to follow.
Okay.
Through the chair, could we ask that when the report comes back and you can see both the conflict of interest for the council and both one for the staff, could we have some sort of analysis of, so if you've done work to heighten the council one, you can have an explanation for the council so they understand why? I think that would be really useful for the council, just to have that explanation underneath it.
So maybe bring it back as a draft with still with obviously track changes on and comments out from it.
I'm just wondering if we're going to do a review of the two policies we review that are making sure that they're compatible but also full, that it would be useful if we're going to change the council, we have the explanation of why, so council then has a really good idea, council has a really good idea of why it changed from what it was, because I think that's part of the improvement process for everyone, so if I could, that would be good. Sorry, it's more work, but not a
Well,
lot.
the way I've seen this done is pretty much that. First of all, there's the original policy in draft with track showing comments on it. So that shows that the change this to this because of this. And then also a clean copy as well. So they come up as draft and then it's relatively easy to change it straight on to, you know, as a track, instead of to write a great big explanation around why we changed it. And then that's the clean vote as well. So, May, you think? I know it's a meeting plan and then a new report coming up, not to mention the auditors. I'm not going to mention them. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll give it a go. Thank you.
I think probably time-wise, for where we are in the triennium, it's probably more applicable that it's set up ready for the next council and tidied up for then, isn't it? So, yeah, rather than put burden of time on now, I think as long as we've got that tidied up for the next council, the next triennium, that would be important.
So if we put May or August, depending on
What works, yeah.
flexibility.
Yeah.
Everybody happy with that? In that case, Patrick, we shall turn to move something.
I'll move the report be received
And with the addition of,
and with the addition of
an amended conflict of interest policy.
an amended conflict policy for the council.
Happy second.
All in
You have
favour?
to.
Aye. Against? We have no presentations, and Leslie's still up there for the board. Oh, no, sorry, you're doing that for next.
Lindley,
I'll give it quickly, or we're not going to be here by 2 minutes.
has been told.
10.
I got a message she was on her way. Sure, where she's coming via.
What's that?
Don't take it personally.
Summer, so I'm sorry, she was in the t-shirt, no.
Out of office today.
Oh no, I went for a swim this morning and then I just.
Would you like to move on to the substantive
Yes,
policy then?
yeah.
While
Went
waiting
for a swim
for-
this morning and I didn't go home to get changed afterwards, just went straight to work, so.
interest policy.
So this report is to present the updated staff conflict of interest policy.
Yeah.
Sorry. The action list, yes, sorry, yes. Yes, sorry.
So this is to bring back the policy with the adjustments that the committee had required us to add into the policy, which was to clarify the use of the word employee and employee, referring to any person in the scope of the policy, including contractors and consultants, business relationships, bias, including the appearance of bias, and a change in the statement, adding in nothing shall limit the rights of Protected Disclosure Act.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. But I'd like to
That's what's beyond for the council side of it.
any comments on the, or further comments?
No, what just, doesn't change the substance of this, but is there anything that extends to contractors or anything like that, or is that sort of outside the scope of anything that needs to be managed under conflict of interest?
If you're doing.
Like how broad an envelope do you have, I guess? is the
It has to
question.
be regular.
Yeah.
So for example, if you're doing a tender or something like that, which I assume they have as part of the tender process,
Yeah.
it's accessory contracts are, they also sign a document if they don't get them.
Right,
Because the 25% that can be larger than the addresses.
yeah,
And same should go for contractors. There should be documentation as part of taking them on and declaring any conflicts. But that would be separate.
They'll be tying up in the actual contract itself. Yeah, because here I've got family connection to a tender or for a contract, but not that other side. Yeah.
And the other thing you normally get in there is a right to audit as well, contracts.
right towards it.
Right to audit.
Aye.
So as long as we've got both sides covered.
Any other reflections on the conflict of interest?
No.
Well, with them, I would like to request that I be able to repurpose this policy for the use of another local body. We actually don't have one. I think this is an excellent policy, and if you don't mind, I would like to take this one along and say, Weston's done this, it's great, would you like to use this as your starting point?
No, I don't either.
And I will also move, because it must be my turn, and resolve that the report be received and the updated staff conflict of interest policy be received. All in favour?
This is, sorry, through the chair, it's reading of this, and I went through it a bit, but the different things that had gone on, I thought, this is what we actually need for councillors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the order office is
So it's really good. Thank you.
Right, Lindy, thank you very much.
So, Madam Chair, councillors, staff, through the chair, I present the second quarter financial report. And through the chair, I'll take any questions.
Right, questions from Patrick?
From able concerns, not able to do those.
So it's the report we just done with the council meeting, so I'll have to do that.
I don't need to take it through page by page then. So I know some chairs do that. Page by page.
We went through this yesterday at the council meeting, same report.
Okay.
Yeah. And questions asked on for clarification of points, so. If you've got questions, which you will have.
I do, just,
Because you've got them.
it's all clarification. Page 16, statement of comprehensive expenditure. Yes, over the actual year-to-date grants and the full year forecast, this is quite a big uplift. So is that whole block coming in now? Or?
Yes, most of that would relate to the land transport grants. We've had a slow start this year, and also substantially less funding was originally forecast.
Actually, I'd just like to talk briefly to that, because this is about the other councils. Do you have by any chance, so NZTA had a reshuffle, and some people are losers, and clearly somebody's a winner. Do you have anywhere, I know they did a big report about it, which was supposed to be getting, a list that actually has all the councils and who were the winners and who were the losers? Has anyone seen that?
No, it's not necessarily done like that, it's done through the, through the chair. It's done through activity, it's not done by council. So certain activities are funding less of, certain activities are funding a little bit more of. It really depends on the activity type that's being undertaken.
Nevertheless, because the one that I was looking at, you just said, they explained which one's were, which one's were, they had a net loss overall.
Yes, we've got a net loss of about $2.5 million.
So assuming that the reason dropped their overall budget, so the pie shrunk, everybody, X number of customers had a net loss, they don't have to get a net gain.
No, everyone's on a net gain because they've stopped doing certain activities. Like doing footpaths, I've basically said we're not going to do it, so everyone that had footpaths on will lose that funding.
So the whole pie shrunk. Okay, thank you. And the other one on the same page is the operating surplus, current running a deficit, jumping up to a surplus for the year that has
It is challenging, but well, it's very hard to forecast at this stage. Potentially, it will be a deficit at the end of the year as well.
Similar question around the page 20 and the capital projects and 23 million year to date, 2.6. So is that the same? Are there actually things that aren't going to get done this year and get pushed out, or?
Yes, there are. There's the wastewater treatment plant is a major part of that, and also the forecast needs to be updated for the reduced land transport budget.
Mostly wastewater, but it's going to be the other sort of.
Mostly the wastewater and land transport.
I just noticed noted, I should say, the increase in rate status, which is not just here.
I don't think that's limited. No, not limited to people paying their rates either, just the current general economic climate, a lot of invoices are late to get paid, sort of stuff as well. Yeah.
And on page 35, over 90 days from the consents for warrants, resource consents, sundry debtors. Is that normal for consents and warrants?
It can be normal. I'd have to refer to that, but quite often invoices raised and consents aren't granted until it's actually paid.
Puzzled me because we've done a couple of things and had to get consent for it, but nothing happens to it.
That's so it'll sit there until they request a cancellation or pay it.
But yes, you're right, with the investment they've made, it's surprising they don't pay it and get it activated.
It might be useful if we could probably get a breakdown from the team about when those have been raised, how far back they went. The team would have that, which would be a good metric to chase how far back they were raised, the period to when they've been paid.
Yes.
If we could have a breakdown.
It's a good comment because I know we used to do that. And so then they actually looked at contacting those people to say, are you going to activate this consent or not? And I think we took several off at that time because so rather than sitting there in the debtors, they were dealt with. That was when I was on previously. Yeah.
Part of the year end, purge those lists. So is that part of the year end when you do the annual report to purge those lists?
Yes, we do review all the details at that point.
Yes, to update provisions. Yeah.
Good to see the trend of how, as you go through the year, rather than get to the end to see if there's anything we need to do. From an operational point, it would be helpful.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't have any more questions on finance.
It's different for you.
I mean, I just feel like I'm just, you know, on full. Do you want me to give me, oh, we could do the page by page thing.
Oh, no, thank you.
Make these offers and you might just do it again. Thanks, Linda, it's always a very comprehensive report.
Thank you. Thanks, Lindy.
Well, without further discussion, I will move the results of this insurance committee meeting, moving to public excluded ed. I can move, please, for the result of the report we received financial year, and the committee received the quarterly report due to October to December 2024.
I'll move it.
I'll second.
Second, all in favour, aye. That's carried, thank you. And now we have another go at moving, resolving the risk insurance committee meeting, moving to public excluded at 1:22.
Move that. Oh, I'll second it, sure.
Aye.
And we'll now just wait for 2 minutes or so until we disconnect from the live stream.